welcome to RC Industry.
One, two, three, four.
Are you going to help today? All right, well, that's fine.
Watching the ship go in. Then I want to roll the way again. Young, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, just sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I've been wasting time, sitting on the dock of the bay. Well, I left my home in Georgia, and I headed for the Frisco Bay. I had nothing to live for. Looks like nothing.
Hey, it's Rick here. Well, it's been a while since I updated the master bathroom. I didn't have a lot of views on it, so I actually just wasn't filming it. And then, because most of the stuff takes place over on DuBois County Flips channel, and I'll try to link that in on this one. So I thought I would kind of get you up to date here with what's going on, because I know it's been a while. I think we just had walls framed up in here, so we've actually got the shower built, and I've already got the floor tile laid in the shower, so there's that. There'll be, if you remember from one of the other videos, the plan is to have one handheld unit that goes up and down here and is adjustable up to about there. And we put the window back in here. I think we talked about that in an earlier video. This window was in here when it was just a tub, because there was no, if you haven't watched the other videos, you ought to go look at it. So, and then the controller is over here, so hot, cold, mixture, blah, blah, turn on and off, and then there's a diverter valve here that either makes it come out up here or over here. So, and we got the cabinet, if you remember. The cabinet was sat there, and then this one sat over here, and so we moved it over, and got those painted, got those installed, buffed up all of the antique, these are actually chrome-plated brass, so very, very heavy little pieces. They got all them buffed up and cleaned, reinstalled. We've already been down to Unique Granite. If you are in our area, that's just who I've always used for all these projects for years, and they are really good at what they do. They have a yard that you can walk through and pick out overages, pieces, you know, stuff left over from other jobs, if you've got small jobs. Now, obviously, this countertop is almost 8 feet wide, so, or 8 feet long, I mean, and so we had to buy a slab. But we did get a remnant that had a chunk broke out of one corner, which is fine, because I think this is only, I mean, it's an odd size, but I think it's like 32 or 31 inches here. So we were able to get that. So they're working on that. So I'm in here, I think we talked about in the past, was going to put in a heat mat. This heat mat radiates out about 11 inches. And of course it just goes up to about here and stops, because the commode sits over here, and you're supposed to keep that 20 inches away from the commode. And then the controller for it is back here on the wall, and the heat sensor is right there. So it's going to, actually it's right there. So it's going to sense the heat in the floor, and then it'll cycle it on and off. And it's a 15 amp, 110 volt, well 120. About 122 actually. We got pretty good power here in this our utility provider. So, without further ado, I'm going to go mix up some thin set. We've had videos in the past of how I cut tile, so I don't think we need to show that necessarily. But I will show you how I'm installing this, because This mat has actually got about 1/4 of an inch, maybe less than 1/4 of an inch, maybe 3/16 of an inch because of the heating elements in it. So what I'm using is a 3/16 shim on the spots over here that do not have the coils running through them to keep the tiles up even and straight across. If you've watched the earlier videos, you know we went to great extremes to get this floor up and leveled in from where the concrete had been, and so this is all going down real nice and neat. So I've got some sections here cut, so I'll show you how I install them. Alright, thanks for coming along. Thanks for all of you who like the videos and share them, and you guys are subscribing, and that's just awesome. So if you haven't subscribed to DuBois County Flips, you might want to slip over there and subscribe to that, because this is probably going to be the last home improvement video that'll be on this channel, because we're kind of devoting this channel now to the garden and to the old vehicles we're working on. So we got to kind of split some stuff up. So I'm thinking I'm going to move all of the, from this point going forward, after this video airs on RC Industry, we're probably going to just move everything that has to do with this over to DuBois County Flips. So with that said, I'll show you more. Alright, let's see if we can get something done. Oh gosh, it doesn't get any easier getting down on this floor. I wonder what Ted Nugent's doing today. I bet it ain't this. But one never knows. Alright, so I'm going to put a little bit of this down in here, like so. Yeah, it's beginning to look something like Christmas, because it happens every year about this time. Oops. And you kind of need to be careful with this. I mean, it's pretty heavy, you know, stuff, but you know, you don't want to tear it up. I mean, so I've been not trying to really walk on it. I don't have my shoes on. I've just got my socks on. So I've been back buttering these because these big tiles, they have a lot of surface area, and these are ceramic tiles too. They're not, I'm sorry, they're porcelain tiles, not ceramic. I find that ceramic, in an area that you're going to be really walking on, having a lot of use on, I've seen them things actually chip, and ceramic tiles are not true color all the way through. You know, they're whereas a porcelain tile is. So I just think it works out better that way. I think this is the one that goes in here. Let's see. Alright, now I'm not going to put my spacer in there just yet, because I want to get this one laid in, because we're working off of this straight edge, and then we'll position that one. So let's get this one fixed. Okay. Yeah, baby, one margarita. And these little dukers I'm using right here, they really don't support the tile any, because once this thin set dry, you know, it's mashed together, it dries, it makes like a concrete base. This is just to keep the spacing up on it so we don't have to worry about it sinking too low. We don't want a ridge across here. So and you can do a lot of different patterns with this with these 24-inch tiles. These are 12 by 24s, and I just chose this kind of on thirds pattern because I kind of like it. And we're doing the subway tile. If you remember from the other videos, we've got an oversized subway tile that's going to go on the walls in the shower, and we're going to run it on thirds as well. So anyway, all right, I think you kind of get the idea here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, well, we got it all laid, and it was a little tricky working behind this door, which is only about 3 inches back here, but I had to, yeah, it was kind of tough. I should have took the door off, but anyway, so there it is. And like I said, that is a porcelain tile, so the color runs true all the way through. And of course, you know, they're all different designs, but it's all got the same color in it. So, and it matches because it's the same tile and the same style and color and manufacturer in the shower pan. So, anyway, thanks for coming along. And like I said, check out the Dubois County Flips channel if you're watching this on the RC Industry channel, because it's not that we don't appreciate you watching it, but quite honestly, the viewership and the numbers on these videos for the home improvement stuff, I better shut this door so the dogs don't go in there, is a lot less, and we're trying to build the RC Industry channel up. So I still am going to post these videos, but they'll be on the Dubois County Flip channel, so be sure and check that out. So like I said, thanks for coming along, and we will see you the next time. And as always, it's just like brand used, baby. And these things didn't help a bit today. But you guys liked your laying in the sun, didn't you? Did you lay in the sun, Tallulah? What about you, Gunner? All right. Thanks for coming along. Bye.
I was walking down the street, I was minding my own affair.
Run, Tallulah, run.
Hi, baby.